Probably the best pepperoni rolls around here is Country Club Bakery.
It was a local thing, absolutely was a local thing to start with, wasn't it? They originated here. Actually, you know, they were on the scene when we were growing up, weren't they? They were already.
They're probably 70 years older than us.
Yeah, they originally came from Country Club as a roll itself.
Everybody I know likes it.
We're from older folks around here that have been coming here forever to kids that are still in grade school coming here right before school and getting.
The idea of the pepperoni roll was invented in the coal mines, in the West Virginia coal mines. It was the favorite snack of the miners was to take a big loaf of bread and stick a pepperoni into the mines.
I've seen everything that you can possibly see in a coal mine. Guys bring canned goods, they'll bring pepperoni rolls.
Started back in the 1800s, since I'm old hanging guy. I guess they used to work in the mines, and they would carry a hunk of bread and a stick of pepperoni into the mines and eat it, and then he'd brainstorm, bake the pepperoni into the bread, and hence the pepperoni roll.
Of the history of the pepperoni roll, why the coal miners did that. They did it for a warm meal. So they wrapped them in foil and however they could warm them. Put them on the motors and welders. Because they didn't have much else. Sandwiches got old if you were spending a long time in there.
And Mr. Ardrich decided he's going to start baking the pepperoni into the bread and taking it in. And that was how it was invented. Pretty simple.
That's what I like about it, because it's just so simple and so good. And I think that's the main thing is people think that, you know, something that tastes really good is usually real complex, but it's so easy, it's just pepperoni and bread basically. I don't know, the first couple of weeks I was here, I couldn't keep my hands off of them.
It's got that taste that when you bite into it, there's nothing else that produces the same effect.
Because it's really good.
I probably don't remember the first time I made a pepperoni roll. They've always been a part of my life.
You know, back where I'm from, most pepperoni rolls that I've had are homemade pepperoni rolls.
You can't get pepperoni rolls in Florida.
In Florida and places in
Florida and California and places.
Texas, any place like that.
There's still a lot of states that don't know about pepperoni rolls, and you could market them to other states.
That's why we're such a diverse nation, because there's so many different kinds of people here, and they brought all their recipes.
West Virginia is pretty much master of the art of making pepperoni rolls, and that's how it's going to be.
You can do about anything with pepperoni roll. Put sauce and cheese on it.
People eat them with eggs in the morning. They split them and butter them and then brown them under the broil.
Dress it up with sauce and cheese and junk.
But they're good, like I said, with the peppers and cheese. They're good with hot dog sauce. They're good with sandwich sandwich. Put it on there. The kids used to put, the kids that worked here, they used to cut one open when it was hot and just put mustard on it.
They put peppers in them, and they split them, put peppers in them, and then they put mozzarella cheese and put it in the microwave or under the oven for a few minutes, let that melt.
What do you put on yours?
Well, if I just buy them like at the store, I usually, you know, I put them in the microwave for 5 or 10 seconds and eat like that. But if I get them like at the East West Stadium, I get everything on it, like sauce and cheese, peppers.
Yeah.
Just one fresh out of the oven, I think that's the best way you can eat it. With nothing on it, just fresh out of the oven.
Freshness is one of the secrets of pepperoni rolls.
I find that the best pepperoni rolls don't actually have that many ingredients. I like to keep them simple. I think the pepperoni does enough.
A lot of places don't put enough pepperoni in the bun. They try to slack off on the pepperoni.
Well, some people like to make pepperoni rolls with less pepperoni, more cheese. I like, if you balance it out, you know, you have a good amount of pepperoni, but not too much. perfect amount of cheese, so when you bite into it, you get the perfect amount of pepperoni and cheese in the same bite. That's the key.
You gotta have a good bread and a good brand of pepperoni.
Pepperoni juice soaks into that Italian bread, you know. You got people that come in here, they want it greasy.
I think I like them without a lot of grease.
For the perfect amount of grease.
In high school, they made some pretty good pepperoni rolls at lunch every Thursday.
But the school uses the bread they make with a lot more, you know, fat and salt, and they use the rounds where we use the sticks.
It's really good whenever they use the strips plus the ground up pepperoni through the bread. That always helped.
You know, if we have sticks or rounds or something like that. A lot of people even grind it up, which is terrible.
Anything you can think of, they can do with it.
I thought we were done. Here I was ready to. Oh well, we got one more to go.
Once the people that are in charge of the economy realize how good pepperoni rolls are, they're going to try to market them for themselves, and they're going to make bunches of money on it.
Probably the higher class people don't. Because it's considered a poor man's food.
When people start introducing them to the market, they're just going to change them around and have different kinds of pepperoni rolls, all that stuff.
No, actually pepperoni I don't think is on the rise because people are trying to eat healthy.
Make it better, but less fat right now.
They need to make a Whopper pepperoni roll.
As for ingredients, I'm not sure because I think pepperoni rolls are already about as good as they're going to get.
Like a footlong.
And how do you envision the future of the pepperoni roll?
I think that they're going to become really, really big.
In size or popularity?
Size. Both.
Both. How big are we talking?
As big as that parachute over there, 20 feet. 20-foot pepperoni roll.
Okay. And how many people do you imagine would eat this 20-foot pepperoni roll? An entire family or just one person?
I'd say half a foot might be enough for each person. It's probably 40 people per one 20-foot pepperoni roll.
So sort of town-wide pepperoni festivals?
Exactly.
Sounds like a pretty beautiful world.
There's not too much you can say about a pepperoni roll.
And I have nothing else to say.
And that's pretty much it.
And she's in charge of snow removal too, aren't you?
Two kinds. The cheap kind, the good kind. You're doing this for pepperoni rolls. Not too much to say about pepperoni.